Sonic Forces.
Sonic Forces.
It's Sonic Forces.
Sonic Forces.
Oh god, that really shows off all my acne.
Oh, it does? Well, it's too bad I can't look at it.
You mean your matinee?
Matinee?
Yeah.
Kill yourself.
So we're playing Sonic Forces?
Hey, welcome to Sonic Forces.
What the fuck is Sonic Forces?
It's actually Sonic Forces the Mudheg, as you can see by the TM shortcut here.
the Mudheg?
It's,
Sonic the Mudheg!
yeah.
Oh my god.
And as you can see by the version number here, this game is a fucking CAD.
Yeah, so Patrick, tell me a little bit about this video game because I've heard it's poopy dog shit.
Tell us about its enriched history.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of the funny Haha Man Let's Plays or seen any of Lay Epic reviewers
I haven't seen any scare cams of it yet.
I haven't seen I Hate Everything's new video on it yet, so please tell me what this game's about.
As an avid Sonic fan, I've been following this game ever since it came out, and it looked like a sequel to Sonic Generations, and I was like, shit, alright, that doesn't sound bad.
Sounds pretty good, actually. I like Sonic Generations.
Yeah, there was classic Sonic in it for some reason. Then modern Sonic came out, and he was like doing all the boosty, slidey, dash shit. And the game looked like it was gonna have like this darker tone to it, where Eggman fucking actually wins this time. He rules the world. The entire world is fucked. That's it.
Eggman busts a nut inside of Rosa Chew, all that other stuff.
Like, listen, I didn't have access to a ton of video games as a kid, and one of the few that I actually did play at a friend's house, of course, was Sonic Generations. So if you told me that something like Sonic Generations was coming out, like, again, but, like, new, I'd probably be at least a little excited for it.
Yeah, it's a good game.
I'd say so. But even before the game came out, we seen like little snippets of footage, and I could feel something was off here. Something wasn't quite right. It looks.
I just want to remark that this music right now sounds like the most generic, like, yeah, aren't we heroic shit I've ever heard. This sounds so stock and like royalty free.
Oh, that's not even the half of it. I'm going to talk more about the soundtrack as we go along here. So we start off a difficulty level. That's fair. For beginners who haven't played a Sonic game before, wouldn't that be easy mode technically?
And hard mode is for those who have played a Sonic game before.
That's like what they tell
you are.
And
just like when they tell middle schoolers to repeat to complete, and they use the same words for the answer as the question.
Have you played a Sonic game before? Why, yes, I have played a Sonic game before. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not a baby. Let's do hard mode, Patrick.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, this game is very easy, so you should just choose hard by default. It is not a problem. Alright, we're gonna witness the first cutscene. I'm a vampire now.
Are you
a vampire?
Already?
Wait, we're a vampire in the Sonic game?
I guess we could be with the character customization screen.
Wait, there's customization.
Yeah, there's custom characters. You haven't heard of this?
Oh, yes!
You can create your
own. What we've all
OC.
been waiting for!
I'm so happy, man.
Custom character!
Oh my god, calm down, guys, it sucks. Oh yeah, I should show some of the enemies in this game. Where's one? Yeah, alright. Well, okay, this isn't the best example because, they do the thing and they fire you and, they're first time. So the thing is, they're first time enemies, right? They don't appear after, like, the second or third stage.
Okay.
You've seen about, like, 30% of the enemies just from looking at those guys right there.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. The game is, like, littered with all of these just, like, bowling pins that you're running over. Like so.
They're, like, set up in bowling pin formation, too.
Yeah.
Later,
guys.
Throughout the game, be like different colors.
No, they're all gray and they're all boring to look at.
Seriously.
So get ready for a ride.
God, I love visual mediocrity.
Okay, no, fuck it. We're doing pacifist run.
Oh, nice. We've played the first level. Our dicks are now hard. So to me, that just looked very bland and mediocre.
Green and hillish. And it was also a level that keeps fucking coming back in every Sonic game ever.
Yeah.
Because Sega can't move on.
For fans. I mean, it didn't look necessarily terrible, but it doesn't look very good.
Oh,
Who?
look at what? Wait.
Oh.
What?
Is the game just glitching, or is that supposed to be
Oh wait, what do you mean?
those like little pixels?
Oh yeah, that's intentional. That's like an intentional glitchy effect.
Yeah, I know.
I was just gonna say though, what a surprise! Eggman, or is he Robotnik, or is he Eggman?
It's Eggs.
Has once again taken control of Sonic.
A Metal Sonic?
Evil Sonic.
Metal
Are you
Sonic.
guys really gonna
Racially
criticize
insensitive Sonic.
Are you really gonna criticize the plot of a Sonic game, Matt?
Yes.
You know what?
I'm
I
here for
am.
the plot.
I am. You're gonna find out why. All right. So here we have this plot of renegades, like a fucking team of villains teaming up to defeat Sonic, right?
Yeah.
And we have fucking chaos
Oh
from
hey,
Sonic
that's
Adventure.
just like Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed.
Also, Tails does fuck all in this game, even though he was perfectly capable of defending himself in the prior games. He just kind of watch his friend die.
That's unfortunate.
And the game also explains the whole takeover with just text. We don't actually get to see like a cutscene of that. It's just,
Really?
This.
The entire action of the whole game is text.
yeah,
This game came out in 2018.
they ran out of budgets, and now it's a text adventure.
Dude,
Go north.
Froggy
they
Fractions
couldn't
was a
put
pretty
together
great
like
text adventure.
they couldn't put together like a little visual montage of all this stuff happening while a narrator like says like, and then Robotnik did this fucking shit.
Or even like
Check
an
this
Undertale style like thing where the images come up and then go away.
You guys want to play Undertale?
Yeah, I want to play Undertale. I mean, look, this game also has the lesson that power of friendship solves everything. It's okay, we're playing Undertale.
You ever look at the antennas on that bee guy's head and just want to tear him off and watch him bleed to death? Just me. Who is this black Bubsy we're looking at?
It's okay, we'll customize him to be a worst Bubsy. The worst Bubsy in the universe.
What, the Bubsy? So is
Okay,
this the first Sonic game with character creation in it?
Yeah, the first like main like recognized one anyway. Maybe there's like some tiny ass game that nobody's heard of that has this.
So Sonic's just dead then.
Yeah, pretty much. We're playing as this guy.
I already really dislike this.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh hey, it's Donald Duck. It's Sylvester the cat.
Should we
It's
play as Donald Duck?
man.
Should we make him as
Yeah,
Donald
yeah,
Duckish as possible? All right.
Yeah, let's play as Donald Duck. Let's make Donald Duck.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
There's nothing more we can really do to make him Donald Duck, is there?
Well, you
Wait, how do you
at first?
He's such a basic character.
No.
Wait, no, I'm thinking of Daffy Duck. We can
Yeah,
make him.
you are.
You have basic stuff, and you unlock more as you go through the game.
Really.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it works. This looks Donald Duckish a little bit.
Actually, you sort of looked like Tweety Bird in the last one.
Okay, that's actually way more Donald Duckish right here.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta do the angry
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
There's
Ah.
that.
Oh, that's
the hell?
like creepypasta.
That's a
Donald
good-
Duck.
Yeah, everybody does this one because it's funny.
Donald.exe.
Donald Duck EXE.
I like this one. He just kind of looks like in an insufferable state of happiness at all times.
Yeah,
It's
he's
Kirby.
a happy guy. Pretty much.
There's the blankless stare, which also is a thing that everybody picks on YouTube. You know, we're gonna try stray away from the stereotypes here. But anyway, we're gonna go with the angry eyes for now.
Because that's the kind of high quality content you
Alright,
expect.
so Donald Duck will be white. So let's get
Wait,
it.
let me see what color his eyes actually
yeah,
are. I have a
his
bunch
eyes.
of reference pictures of him.
Oh yeah, we're gonna study the deep lore of Donald Duck. Here we go.
Okay, so he's got. Okay, they do it weird. It's just give him
Yeah,
like black
fluids.
face.
We're doing red. I get it. Like yeah, orange. So
Furry. Okay.
yeah, here we go. Okay, so he'd be white, and that still looks really bad.
this is
Very, very
this is
bad.
upsetting to look at. Try like a one shade darker.
Maybe like this looks better. I think.
Yeah, that looks okay. He looks more like paste than a duck.
All right, we're gonna do a voice type here, so I'm gonna let you guys like savor in these for a second.
Okay.
Like this one.
Nope, not at all. Cannot.
Well, you terrify a couple kids with that, but other than that, good job.
That voice can get you fired from Wendy's. Be careful.
Yeah, Christian learned that the hard way. I remember I did a really good Donald Duck when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like actually a pretty confident one.
And then you got fired from Wendy's?
Yeah, I got fired from Wendy's when I was 12. And then I did a Donald Duck voice.
I think that's how all of our stories should end from now on. Like, yeah, I was fucking this really hot girl and then I got fired from Wendy's. It's weird.
I was fucking this really hot girl, but then I did my Donald Duck voice on accident and I got fired from Wendy's.
Dude, I was going through my grandpa's basement and I found this dead hooker and then I got fired from Wendy's.
So like I was like totally about to sprout feathered wings and fly off into the sun, but at the very last moment the genetic modification backfired and actually turned me into a living pile of Pepsi cans, and I got fired from Wendy's. Sucked.
Dude, I bought this new didgeridoo on eBay the other day. It finally came in the mail, but when I looked inside, there was a 2-pound brick of Colombian cocaine in there.
And I noticed that I was just fired from Wendy's.
Yeah. And a small note from Wendy's management saying, "Boy, you fired."
Yeah, don't even apply.
I killed a man.
Where
The
does
judge
that
said
come
you're
from?
being fired from Wendy's.
Yeah, that's your sentence. Are we still recording? This is good.
Yes.
Good.
Alright, what do you think of this last voice?
I'm thinking that's our one.
I love
Yeah.
I love like the slight bursts of screaming that are in between all that. Curious. Well, not that's not a okay. That is my character. He's just Knuckles no matter what.
Donald
Yeah,
Duck has a shirt and like a hat and
like a
nothing
sailor
else.
shirt. I think you do get a sailor shirt in this game. Holy shit!
Is it blue?
Oh, check this out. Check
Yeah.
this.
Confinement cell, and they've been torturing him for months.
Ah,
Oh no! What have they been doing to Sonic?
they've been torturing him for months apparently.
They've been gifting him
They
months.
strung him up naked, which wasn't hard to do because they only had to take
They
off
fired
his
up
shoes.
Wendy's.
Yeah,
Over and over and over.
Over and over. They just kept... It was like one of those "You're Grounded" videos.
Alright, this character, he basically controls like a shittier modern Sonic.
Patrick, I just got nauseous looking at this character from the back.
Wait, what? What's wrong?
He look, his figure looks so gross.
Yeah. Like,
Oh my god, this is terrible. Oh my, what the
if I was anything more
fuck?
than a pixel artist for Mason Tail, I would
Yeah.
tell you about how horrible his proportions are, but I feel like I'm not qualified for that, you know?
Yeah, this is a hot load garbage, isn't it?
Don't worry, we were better. We did a better game, Matt.
Did
Yeah.
we?
I think so. No,
Are
maybe
you
not.
willing to say that our crappy mod that took like
2 years?
How-
Which was actually
I-
more than this game.
what,
You guys spend more time making Mason Tail than the Sonic team
I mean,
spent
okay,
on
this-
this.
And this game was apparently like made over the course of 4 years, but I think that's just a pre-production shit. I think this game only took like 1 year to make.
yeah, all
Did
4
Sonic
years
Mania-
with them getting money that they immediately wasted. What?
Did Sonic Mania come out already?
A few months ago, before Sonic Forces did, somewhere around the middle of 2017.
How was that?
That was a good game, yeah.
Oh.
Maybe a bit too reliant on nostalgia factors, but just this game definitely did not own up to it.
Something I've noticed about this so far is this game really is just like a visual clusterfuck.
It
Like
doesn't. It looks actually worse than Generations did, which came out about 7 years ago.
Yeah. No,
It's sort of
I
like,
just feel
look
like
how
as
many
far
things
as-
can fit on the
yeah.
screen.
Yeah, and as far as how it's designed, it's just like, whoa! And then you're gonna come up and fight like all these enemies. There's gonna be like 10 enemies in a row, and then you're gonna go to the next platform. It's gonna be like there's gonna be 10 more enemies. It's like when you're a kid and you're doing like a create your own level kind of thing, and you're like, I'm gonna make the best level ever, and then you just put platforms
That's a
everywhere.
fun thing, actually, because about 12 of the stages in this game consist of like 40-second like stages, which are just blocks. Everywhere.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna show
I could have made this.
Ghost Town.
Who's haunting it? Is he cool?
There's no ghosts in this town, actually. This game lies.
Why is it
This game lies a lot.
0 out of 10? No ghosts.
Okay, what's Tails doing?
Yeah. Oh, there's Chaos. From that famous game, Sonic Adventure, and everybody loved that guy, by the way.
Yeah, did people love Chaos?
Yeah, he's actually probably one of the best villains in the game, in the Sonic thing. Everybody likes him. And, he's gone. Apparently, a lot of people think this is like the worst part of the game, and it's not really.
The Sonic segment?
It's as much as most of the game, it's fairly easy stuff, but the momentum and the jumping, I think people compare it to Sonic Mania and they think this is just bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably meant to be like a callback to the old side-scrolling Sonics.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to bank on the whole thing.
It's still trying to do the look how many things we can put on the screen.
Honestly, this is making me feel a little bit bad to watch.
Yeah.
I feel like I walked in on like an old man fucking a hooker because he's trying to feel young.
Oh.
It's either like that or like I just walked in on an 11-year-old masturbating for the first time, and like now their entire future sex life is ruined because I did that.
Well, like that's a feeling that'll generally make you feel bad, but as far as like applying it to the Sonic franchise, it's more like Sonic just feels sad to me.
Yeah.
Sonic's always sad. He's blue. He's the saddest fucking color.
God, he feels so
Patrick.
fucking naked.
How would you feel if you were?
He looks too human.
Yeah. How would you feel if like you were an evil monster and this paste white, absolutely nude child runs up to you with some like weird dildo gun?
I feel like I'm watching. I think it's called Gnomes. That trailer where a gnome is just dancing in a G-string for the camera.
Oh, listen to this.
That's not good. None of this is good, Vector. That's why it's called war.
I think my favorite part about this is Vector just like, oh shit, you're so right, face.
Also, the fact that this is a non sequitur.
Yeah.
War is not one of those words where it just sounds bad. War is a word that's bad because we give it that meaning.
Like, if it didn't have a meaning, war would be like something that you'd tell your dog, like, who wants to go to the war? Who wants to go to the war?
Yeah, exactly. Like that was just about the least insightful thing he could have said, but they treated it as being very insightful.
Oh, he's so
Bad
good.
game.
Bad game.
Bad
Done.
game.
10
Bad...
out of 5.
Patrick, this game fucking sucks.
That's okay.
Can we stop playing this?
No, you're all. I'm dragging you all to hell with me.
Please.
You've waited for us to like review this game for how many months now?
About 5.
I'm not by any means a professional designer or anything, but I can immediately tell you that like they don't need to, like they spent all the money on really unnecessary things. Like they could have made more enemies with more than one feature.
They could have worked on this game for more than 5 months.
Yeah, but like,
do you think the story came first or the gameplay came first?
Oh, the gameplay probably. The story is just so fucking half-assed. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it really just feels like, oh, we gotta give a premise. So, would you say that the writers for Sonic back in the day actually kind of gave a shit? Because Sonic 06 has like a crazy convoluted plot, right?
Yeah. And I think afterwards they looked at that and thought, we need to fire those guys first off of Wendy's and also our company.
who was that one reviewer that you really liked who did a good video on that?
Some call me Johnny.
Yeah, I was gonna say
um,
Sammy Classic Sonic fan.
Are we not going to talk about those flailing textures behind that guy?
Wait.
Oh, you mean the JPEGs of the characters back there? Yeah, no.
Look at all of these colorful prisoners of the galaxy.
Also,
From left to right, you have Blex, the noted serial rapist. Second, you have Knack, the greatest game of all time.
I see Geggy Glue Glue. I see Booby.
Booby.
It was kind of a spur of the moment
What'd
thing.
you get arrested for?
Also, I just want you guys may not hear this, but the soundtrack of this game is like goes like full on fucking EDM sometimes and dubstep too, which is like
Oh, that's kind of cool.
it's not
you
at all.
gotta relate to the youth.
I'd really like I think I'd kind of enjoy like a serious, gritty Sonic game where like he actually does understand the true meaning of war. I wonder if there are any pictures on the internet of Sonic photoshopped on Hitler.
Well,
Yes.
only one way to find out.
Look this up. Yeah, there are a lot of them.
There are a lot. You mean not just one? There are actually a lot of people came up with this idea.
there are many. I'm not as original as I thought I was. Oh yeah, they took him to prison on the moon. I forgot about that.
I get a feeling I'm gonna be hearing you say that a lot. Does Wendy's have a library? This is the thing that's going on. We need to. Mason, why did you not set up a library when you were at Wendy's? When you were at Wendy's?
Because I was too busy hating life.
Why did you not make things more fun? Why did you not set up an amusement park in Wendy's?
You know, it's weird. Like I always had this kind of secret fantasy of befriending all of my coworkers and becoming the leader of like a Wendy's revolt and like everybody speaking out about how terrible it is there. But I just washed dishes and burned myself. Oh fuck. We're getting gangsta up in here. Oh shit,
Alright,
dude.
fuck it. We're gonna pretend we're either Huey, Dewey, or Louie for now.
Donald
Whoa.
Duck, more like Donald Dank, am I right?
I bet he smokes the crap. Oh, this is so rad. Yes, those were the ones I had my eyes on.
I find
You-
it
Yes,
Oh,
those.
God.
We gotta put those camel toes in there.
Those bother me on a spiritual level.
Oh, you can put on bodysuits?
yes, you can.
Ah!
Ew.
Ah!
Are we gonna do that one? He's made out of fucking a Sprite bottle.
That seems like something that you would
He's a
see in,
party
like,
balloon.
seems like something you'd see in like a leather porn video, like people with that fetish, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going with the most terrible thing here. Let's do
No, I don't want any bodysuit, please.
it. Okay,
Sure.
fine. I'll listen.
Wait, is that like a spiderweb thing with booty shorts?
Wait, is it? Yeah, yes. It's kind of like short
Oh.
shorts.
Oh, yeah. I'd be okay with that.
More okay with that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, bring up the Japanese one. I
Oh
wanna
no,
see
my
if I can
microphone fell.
read that few things on that.
Wait, so Donald Duck has a bow tie, doesn't he?
Wait, let me pull up my reference.
Donald Duck has a tie, but not a bow tie. I
Oh,
think.
okay.
No, it's a bow tie. It's a
Oh,
bright red bow
seriously?
tie.
All right. That's one thing to
I
complete.
can
Change the color on that bow tie.
I can send you that picture if you'd like.
Huh.
Yeah, that's
This looks fucking terrible. I love it. They also have like little alternate weapons you can switch to. They're all terrible, but I'm
Oh.
gonna showcase sliding. The burst one's the only one you really want, but The lighting one is just kind of just. You'll find out. It's terrible.
Stay alert.
This should be fun.
Will it?
This looks very easy. Are they taking a selfie?
No,
Oh, wait.
it's bored.
No, they're
Right.
just hanging out.
What's the point of those laser grids? They don't. Okay,
Yeah,
now they're.
You can avoid about 70% of them without even moving.
This game has attitude, and I respect that. We were talking about Sonic Birth.
Okay, that's in now. Good.
We were saying it'd be a problem if you had a big, lovely blue boy, but he was actually gray.
Oh. If I got like a little gray alien thing.
Yeah, like a dead Sonic baby.
Yeah, but at least I don't know, I'd still be able to feed him, I guess, if I open his mouth.
Yeah. Do we have to play more Sonic Forces?
This
And
was
we aren't
supposed to be a
playing any
game
of-
that banded everybody together. This was supposed to be the ultimate return for Sonic the Hedgehog.
It looks like it wanted to be the next Sonic Generations.
Yeah. And,
Screw it, I'm gonna start pulling an old school Mason and eating.
okay, so fun fact, another lie they did for this game. The first trailer revealed this was from the creators of Sonic Colors and Generations. I was like, oh fuck
Colors
yeah.
is good.
Yes, it was Generations. Turns out it's not by any of these guys.
Really? They straight up just fucking lied?
The level designers are completely like newcomers to the series, and the third one was just from Lost World, but he didn't work on either Generations or Colors. So-
I'm sure there were like a lot of talented people on the team who wanted it to be good, but I'm sure more people were just shit, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate how this ended up, you know.
Mhm.
And now we're getting apparently another like kart racing game for Sonic for some reason.
You guys are getting a new Sonic kart?
Yeah,
Oh, that's fantastic.
where Sonic drives around in a car, or even though the boost gameplay could be so good for like an actual racing game.
I want to see Sonic drive around in a car.
Yeah, I want to see like a multiplayer, like online Generations racing game. That'd be so fucking rad, dude.
I want to see a Sonic game where Sonic is actually has the slowest car.
What
Tails has
if
the
they-
fastest.
I want to see. Did you know that there was this game called Sonic Labyrinth, and the plot in the manual states that Eggman sneaks into Sonic's house and replaces his regular shoes with slow shoes.
Slow shoe. But I mean, could he just not wear the shoes?
Apparently, I guess he just was too dumb to realize it.
Yeah, it was
You
like,
know-
gee, I feel slow.
I want to see when they come out with a racing game, the reason that Sonic has to drive instead of using his super fast running is because like Eggman bashed his kneecaps with like a lead pipe. That's some plot right there. Game developers.
Oh, we got the best hat.
Wait, are you still screen sharing?
Oh, I'm not? Shit.
We have a we're a gamer?
We have a gamer hat.
Oh my god.
What?
This is great.
And it co-
Finally, a piece of apparel made for me, a gamer.
You know, Matt, that didn't sound half bad, if I may be honest.
I was hitting random frets.
You somehow made a more confident song than this one, which is basically Oppa Gangnam Style.
We got some sick 80s
There it
threads.
is. We got it.
Oh,
Yes!
yes! Now we can make Donald Duck.
Now we're
And we
cooking.
custom color it.
Yeah.
No, we can't.
Wow.
What do you say we play Green Hill, Green Hill?
Green Hill, Green Hill.
Screw it. Might as well.
Whoa, but you're
That was redundant and also repetitive. Let's fucking do it.
The game also has this no real consistent like level kind of pattern to it. It's just like we went from a destroyed city one time and now we're going through a lush green happy place.
Yeah, this looks like a different video game, honestly.
It does. I
Like,
wouldn't be
like
surprised
in
if they direct.
Psycho 6, the lava shit was kind of jarring, but the whole game's like that.
Yeah, it's at least consistently suckish.
Yeah, at least it consistently sucks. This just
You know,
sucks.
the Sonic 06 team definitely knew what they were doing.
Yeah, like this is if a girl's giving you a blowjob and like one moment she's sucking on your dick, and then like she pops a ball in your mouth and you're like, ooh, that's good. And then she pops another ball in your mouth, you're like, ooh, that's good too. And then she goes back to your dick, and she just keeps going around these three different things, like too fast for you to really be able to enjoy yourself. And then by the end of it, you're just having an anxiety attack and you want to go home.
On tonight's episode of Mason makes a really overcomplicated metaphor for this for a video game.
And then I got fired from Wendy. Dude,
Alright.
we should all cosplay as
Oh shit!
character.
You can do the fucking alfalfa hairstyle. I like that.
Oh, you can't?
Wait, what?
Yeah, where there's under the hair options, there's one where it's just like your hair. No. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they made DLC that has the Sonic T-shirt on it.
Really?
Yes. And people thought it was a
that's
joke, but turns out that was a joke that came out about 5 months before April Fools.
Patrick, I just got a flashback
Yes.
to that time I was playing Sonic Generations, and you were complaining about how bad I was at that game, and I was already in kind of a bad mood, and I just blurted out, like you were like, dude, this level only takes me like 2 minutes to complete. I just really angrily go, yeah, that's because you're autistic.
Yeah, there wasn't Generations, that was Adventure. You were fucking up the ice cap level.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of stunned for a little while.
You just burst out laughing. That was really funny.
Okay, for people watching this video, question, is this fucking possible to get up there? Right up there? Because as far as I'm aware, these fucking bumpers just push you backwards, and you can't, like, use the momentum to, like get to the left side here. Because it just blocks you, just like that.
I like to imagine there's a whole other level if you're able to get up there, but...
I imagine there's Sonic Generations 2 if you get up there, but...
The entire game content.
Yeah, the entire content of the game is up there, but they didn't playtest it, so they didn't realize that you couldn't get up there.
Yeah, these are all
Like
test levels.
Yeah, once you get up there, Sonic wakes up from a dream and he was like, "That was terrible," and then he goes on the real adventure.
This game switch.
Yeah. This game was just a big joke, and nobody will ever hear the punchline because they can't.
And Sega knows this. Pretty much all of the attention on that latest Sonic conference was in Sonic Mania, and Forces was barely mentioned.
Yeah. What was the attention on? Because that was like a dedicated Sonic conference, right?
Okay, so it was really fucking lame.
Crush Sporty do a live concert.
Okay, so 3 announcements. Well, no, 4. Okay, there's a Sonic Mania animated series. Alright, that's good. You know, little short animated, funny shorts. Based from the animators of the game. Yeah, those are really good.
Boom?
You should watch that. Sonic Mania Adventures, it's called.
Oh, okay.
And then there was a really exciting announcement, which was the Sonic and Puma crossover, which was Sonic shoes. You can purchase some now. And, well, the third one was, just kart racing game. And yeah, it also was Sonic Mania, basically a collector's edition.
Oh.
Yeah.
But no real huge announcements, and they kept fucking doing that we have nothing to show you. Just kidding. Here's something. Fuck off. Stop.
Just fucking give it up
already.
Yes,
this is the best one.
Oh, it's it's like.
All right, I'm wearing this for the rest of the game. All right, how does he look? Oh, he looks beautiful.
Oh.
If I saw that running towards me, I'll fucking freak. These robots have got a reason to be afraid.
Oh, hey Patrick. So I have a scenario for you.
Good.
You're sleeping in bed with a big old Jesus Christ cross, looking over your bed, being God's little boy, and you're shaken awake in the middle of the night, It's Sonic the Hedgehog. He looks deep into your eyes. He says, "Hey, this is way past cool. You ready to go on the adventure of a lifetime with me, Patrick?" And you're like, your eyes are fucking watering. You're crying. You're dripping with tears and sweat and cum. And you're also like cutting yourself, so you're bleeding blood as well. Like you're just dripping with like a lot of things. You're just like, yes.
There
I
are
am so
fluids coming
fucking
out of
ready.
every orifice.
And he says, "All right, let's go." He turns his back to you, puts on the mask, turns back around, and sucks you inside of him. What do you do? Patrick?
Uh,
Well, a lot can happen that
it
time.
was just too much sass.
Is this too much? Die again?
I just,
Yeah, he's overwhelmed.
I just feel like we haven't played Walking Dead Season 2 enough yet, Mason.
Why not?
I feel like we need to replay it, all of it.
Why though? Why?
I need a way to make you suffer.
No, Patrick, I wanna know how you respond to this situation. You're inside of Sonic the Hedgehog, wearing his China mask. What do you do?
Doesn't make sense.
Well, all right. Just how do you want me to respond to this?
What do you do? It's simple.
I'm expecting to
fluids
say
coming out
something
of
funny
every
right now,
orifice.
but it's just
You
like,
Sonic-
scream?
am I losing my touch? You've given me something so elaborate, I feel like I cannot undo it.
Why?
I have not been doing those hypothetical. Let me fucking tell you, man. I've been so fucking joyless over the past few months. I just realized I haven't been doing shit like that at all, and I think because of that, all of that just built up inside of me.
And all came out in one
Like,
hypothetical.
it was being like supercharged just for this.
Oh, beautiful.
There was like an aura of energy emanating from inside of you.
Yeah. I'm proud of myself. God damn.
Should be.
I mean, if you shut me the fuck up, you have a right to be.
Oh,
What do you do? What
just-
do you do, Patrick?
I just let it happen.
I just accept it.
I didn't even try going for the other 4 stages of grief. I just went straight onto the 5th one.
One day later, he shits you out. You have now been passed through the colon of God himself.
a
And you
fresh
find
child in your womb, Patrick.
you find yourself at the bottom of a ginormous pile of copies of Sonic 06 buried, never to be seen or heard from again by the likes of humanity.
In your hand, a crumpled piece of paper. You unfold it. You're fired from
Fired from
Wendy's.
Wendy's. Yes! Up top! Yes! Yes! Yeah!
Here, a little victory didgeridoo.
All right, Shadow.
Motherfuckers.
Anyways, Patrick, how's Sonic Forces coming
I-
along?
I feel kind of uncomfortable playing it now.
Just disappeared.
I feel like I'm gonna. I feel like I have to stop playing Sonic forever.
Correct. Oh, this is amazing.
It's like I've went so far, I eventually just got tame, and Mason took full advantage of it. He calculated the exact point of time and night where I just would go soft and would just virtually accept everything that he would throw at me.
The real reason Mason skipped school today was to pull out his calculator and his like sun thermometer, find out the exact time and temperature.
Wait, are you talking about like that giant stone like thing?
Are
That
you
that
talking about a
giant
sundial?
yeah, sundial. Fuck, I fucked it
No,
up.
I'm talking about a thermometer. You called up Elon Musk on the phone. You said, "Hey, listen, I need to get a thermometer into space so I can find out when my friend is gonna be a weeb
Yeah.
piece of crap." And
I mean, like, I know that Patrick's moves kind of correlate to the alignment of Jupiter with the third moon of Saturn.
What?
So like it was just a matter of figuring that out, and then the rest was easy street.
I've correlated that the exact moment that a Jew dies,
Oh,
Patrick suddenly gets a little bit more energy in him.
yeah.
Well,
See?
more like less.
Anytime he hears about Jew death, he's just like, well, there's a pop in my step today.
So you had to find the exact time when like Israel and Palestine were signing some kind of treaty. You decided right now is the time. The
Oh,
only
that
time when
fucking
Jews will
fast.
not be dying.
He's flying through the sky like a dragon. This is perfect.
Oh,
Amazing.
Why'd the colors just get all inverted?
Because
now he's
Infinite is
upside
here.
down.
He's glitching the
What
shit
is
out of this
this?
place.
What the fuck is this shit? I have to
Actually,
pee.
it's probably the best stage in the game where like they fucking have like this Operation Big Wave, and then Infinite comes in and just like creates like a bunch of like illusion shit.
This actually doesn't look bad. What you're playing right now,
Yeah,
like this looks decent.
decent is the best you can get at this game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
accept it.
not amazing.
Oh, by the way, do you know this
So
lighting?
stuff-
Do you know this lighting weapon I have?
With,
So you can
what?
this thing.
oh yeah,
So you can spam it for as long as you want, and while you do it, your hitbox is disabled. You are literally invincible while you just spam this.
wow.
So you can literally just cheese boss battles.
It's not like there's
Oh.
any danger of dying anyway.
Yeah,
there's danger of dying, right?
there is. They have infinite lives, which is not a problem I have. I don't really like extra lives in games.
Infinite lives?
Yeah.
You don't like that?
No, I mean I do like that. I like that more
Oh.
than like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
limited lives.
Yeah, me too. Like on the one hand, having limited lives, it gives an added level of like risk and stress and all that stuff, but it doesn't make it more fun. Like I don't have fun worrying about dying. I have fun playing the game and having a good time. Like that's something I actually really like about Hand in Time, because I really suck at games and platformers and just everything in general. But so I can just die on that game as much as I want, and they're like, "Oh, that's cool, man. We got you. There's a checkpoint right here." Like, sweet dude.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
It just feels very. I don't like being discouraged when playing a game, which is what happens
Yeah.
a lot with like those really hard games that have like extra lives in them.
I don't want a game to make me feel like shit when I play it. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
It's not a
Yeah.
good feeling.
It's
And besides, I don't have the time to like fucking endlessly play levels over and over until I master them enough to
Yeah.
actually beat them.
as like a general rule, like if you aren't having fun, don't play anymore.
Yeah.
Or just keep playing and
Yeah.
smash your controller through your TV.
Video games an activity that you can do for fun, not for a job.
If you're
Yeah.
not having fun playing it,
I mean, you can
make
do
your
it for a
friends
job.
watch you play it.
It's weird how some people approach games now, because I do notice that some people are like, they approach it as like, well, gotta get this done. It's like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's the fate of a reviewer.
Yeah.
Like a game gets shit on either way by somebody.
Oh, for sure.
It is a
What-
pretty unforgiving job.
Whether or not you do anything on the internet, you'll get shit on by somebody. But I think a lot of people who are critics are kind of at the point, or at least hopefully most of them are, where they don't really care what other people think about their reviews. Like, somebody can shit on your opinion, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's your opinion, man. It was your own experience. You're entitled to it. It's whatever.
Yeah. Like honestly, if I'm looking for like ratings on stuff, for like anime, I
I
Yeah.
hate his fucking human hands.
oh god.
Oh my fucking god. I do not want to get up.
Why did Infinite not recoil in disgust?
It's because you didn't. It's because you don't have the feet human still.
What
Yeah,
what
true.
even is Infinite?
Infinite is apparently like a creation of Eggman, but then the backstory reveals that he was actually like an animal modified to be a creation of Eggman. And
Oh.
well, I can just literally do this, by the way, for the entire fight. I'm invincible while doing this.
Yeah. I like it in video games when the screen looks all glitched. I think that looks cool.
I mean, think of the many fucking ways they could have used this to like go all meta and shit. I would have been down for that for like a Sonic.
I like it in video games when it looks like a game I played before. but it's actually not a game I played before, but a new game. But I like to see the same things I've done. Yeah, you know. I want to be surprised, but only if I know that the surprise is coming. All right.
You know what? No, I have a better way to play this.
This video game is killing me, Patrick. I had to tie this back to the game somehow.
Alright, here we go. Clickbait title. You won't believe that this game fucking kills you.
I almost died.
I almost died from Sonic Forces.
At least 2 different types of emojis.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that momentum.
I need.
Oh no.
I need.
I was
to know.
running from this huge ass slab, and by all records, I should have been able to get up this ramp.
Do that thing where you hold your head in your hands again. Oh my fucking god, what have we done? This game is terrible. Please, end this. Okay, that's enough.
Like, I could believe that since I watched the
Also,
whole
why
thing.
is fucking Eggman here in Green Hill? Does he not have a fucking base? Is he homeless?
He just hangs out all day, having
Yeah.
a good time with his funny robot sidekicks.
Bro.
That one's dumb.
It's
That
like,
one's dumb. It is.
you know,
Eggman.
the bizarre
Gypsy,
thing is how, like,
Super.
I'm pretty sure, like, 1/2 of the team wanted a more serious dork tone, but the writers forgot that and, like, just ran with the Saturday morning cartoon tone anyway.
Yeah. Well, like, you know, you gotta put something in there for your older Sonic fans, like Patrick. He likes the dark and edgy stuff, and you
No,
gotta put
no, I
something
don't.
in there,
Do not
some
spread these
Saturday
rumors.
morning cartoon fun.
For our good
Like-
Christian.
Is that what you refer
Yeah,
to as
like-
Sonic
like-
sticking
like
his dick
me.
down me? Like Saturday morning cartoon fun?
Yeah, no,
Like-
you like the dark and edgy stuff. I like the Saturday morning
Yeah,
cartoon.
I don't like the
you
dark
like-
and edgy stuff. I just...
You do. You're
You
older.
like the fingerless gloves.
I mean, yeah,
with
I
the,
yes, I do, but
with
not
the
for Sonic.
spiky bracelets.
That's
Not
what
for
teens like, right?
Spiky leather bracelets. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you like black T-shirts and like Jack Skellington, right?
Covering your whole face with hair.
Yeah. You were just telling me the other day how your favorite movie is A Nightmare Before Christmas.
I mean, it's not bad, is it? It's not a bad movie.
No, it's not a bad movie. It's just the go-to like emo culture, like hot topic bullshit.
I guess it was
Like,
that time.
meanwhile, they do need stuff for those kids that come home from Sunday school and they just want to play some Sonic.
Yeah, like me. I'm a good Christian boy. I like my Saturday morning cartoons.
Like, I
So-
just tossed some pigskin outside with my paps, and now I want to play
Yeah.
some Sonic Forces.
Tonight we're eating burgers and steak, and also steak between buns, which we call
Tonight,
sturgis.
we dine
It's
on
an
hedgehog.
American meal. Is that a line from a Sonic game?
I think I was trying to make a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference, and I fucked up because it was like more like hedgehog soup. Tonight we dine on like turtle soup or something like that.
I'm gonna go pee.
Go
Alright.
for it.
Go for it.
I'm gonna give you guys a topic to talk about,
Yes.
and I want you guys to discuss it at
Some-
length. So when this footage is released, I can listen to the conversation you guys had. I want you guys to talk about African apartheid.
African
Have
what
fun.
now?
Okay, so in South Africa, back in Nelson Mandela land, there was this fancy thing called apartheid, where the Dutch were huge dicks and were like, by the way, black people can't be with white people, and yeah, it was crappy. But Nelson Mandela came along, as well as some other fine fellows, and they fixed it up. That's about the summary of apartheid.
So, alright, so people were dicks, stopped being dicks after a certain point.
Yeah, the Dutch have their fingers in a lot of pies. Like everyone talks about the British.
Pies.
Yeah, the British were
People-
like imperialistic and all, but like no one ever talks about how the Dutch were messing around in Japan doing trade deals.
Yeah, man, go
How-
back to the
how-
part of them eating pies. What's this about them eating pies? I wanna hear more about this.
That's where I'm getting. You hold on. So they're messing around in Japan. They were killing people in South Africa. I bet they were behind 9/11.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So that's the big pie that the Dutch have their fingers in. Those.
No, there's no actual like real pie eating contest going on there to determine
Oh,
the winners.
here's the thing. Every year, on exactly 9/12, September's cleaned up the mess from their 9/11 commemoration parties. On the ruins of the Twin Towers, several Dutch people fly over from all the way from Holland, and they have a pie eating contest right there on the ruins.
In the
How do you
ruins.
feel about this?
Well, I got what I asked for.
Well, yeah, you're not wrong, but like, do you think that the Dutch should take more responsibility for causing 9/11?
I think the Dutch shouldn't have thrown those pies at the Twin Towers that made it crumble apart.
Did you guys talk about apartheid?
Yeah, we did actually.
What's the conversation about Dutch pie throwing? I walked that it up.
Well,
No,
well,
specifically
you see-
Dutch pie throwing at the Twin Towers.
Yeah, and now every year in commemoration on September 12th, on the ruins of the Twin Towers, several people from Holland fly over and have a pie eating contest on the ruins.
Really?
Yeah, did you not know this?
Oh, I didn't know.
Morbid.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds like a really fun way to commemorate a national tragedy.
Well, here's the thing though. They were the ones that caused 9/11.
Yeah,
The-
so
the Dutch.
they're more like gloating with that than anything else. Then.
I bet those pies were made out of tears.
Oh, I should give you a topic. It'll be a really quick topic. Lightning round. Pew pew. Your topic is
My topic is
Oh.
how this is the exact same fight as that Metal Sonic one, just totally rehashed.
no. Your
Nice.
topic. The topic is
Including
the-
with Infinite's model being like weirdly scaled up in size.
Your topic is the persecution of Esperanto speakers during the pogroms in Russia. Go.
Alright, well, you're gonna have to start me off here, Mason.
I don't know
No, go on.
anything about this
Okay.
topic.
Fuck it. Let's make shit up. Again, what was this? Espionage in Toronto?
The Toronto. No, it was the persecution of like something pilgrims during the Russian something. Okay, so the Australian pilgrims came into Russia one day, dancing, laughing, pulling all the stops, having a real good time. Patrick, tell me more about these people.
And then Sonic the Hedgehog came in and he was like, whoa, hey! I'm
He was like, "Whoa, hey!"
buy my new game, Sonic Forces. Whoa.
The Australian showered him with cash and lemon meringue pies.
What
And
the
then he
hell?
And then he said, whoa, as he fell off a fucking cliff.
Yeah, he said, "Hey, thanks, man." They fell off the cliff, and then he splattered to the ground, and blood went everywhere. But then that blood, it all got up and just relocated itself and like jammed its way into the nostrils of a dog, and overtook the dog. And the dog ran back up the 90-degree cliff, and went up to the people and said, "You gotta do better than that to try to kill me."
Yeah. Meanwhile, Shadow the Hedgehog was performing espionage in Toronto.
Espionage in Toronto.
So
Man, what did you originally say?
I said talk about the persecution of Esperanto speakers in the pogroms in Russia.
Yeah, so just in advance, we didn't catch any of that.
Oh. So what did you actually talk about then?
Sonic.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, you said we're on the final boss, right?
Yep. You're here, Sonic. Allow me to serenade for you.
Do you know the final countdown? It's on the top of my playlist. So I have a question. If this came out in the early 2000s, do you think it would have been held classic?
If it was like with the same graphics?
Yeah, not even same graphics. Like
Okay, just same gameplay.
Yeah, literally
And
just
design.
saying gameplay, characters, designs, all that stuff.
No, because in the late '90s came out Sonic Adventure, and that was far more ambitious than this game is.
That's true.
This,
Yeah, this came out
Sonic
before.
Adventure is probably the better game, and that came out in '98.
Okay,
Wow.
so that's true. Sonic Adventure is better than this because there actually is like something there.
Yeah,
With Sonic
they actually
Adventure.
fucking tried, even if it was a lot,
Yeah.
like maybe too overly ambitious.
Yeah, even if it was a bit of a clusterfuck.
Like they
So what?
could really feel like they
what
wanted
this
to
was
do
the
something.
first 3D Sonic game?
Yeah, maybe. I think so. You know, it would have been something.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It would probably be one of those Ocarina of Time situations where it was like, but it was the first 3D one though, man, dude.
yeah, I think it would have been something back then. You don't really. It would have been like a fast Crash Bandicoot, basically. This is what it is.
Yeah.
It's a fast Crash Bandicoot.
But Crash Bandicoot's good.
Yeah, it's also controls way better and has a way better story too.
Please stop calling her Goat Mom. She's a respectable lady.
Who's Goat Mom? Who?
There's no such thing as Undertale.
Undertale was a dream. We dreamed one
I
afternoon.
did
long
classify
ago.
today as Undertale as the Voldemort of video games. Now people just don't want to talk about it because they know what it will upbring.
Yeah. That's actually totally accurate. Oh, we got the Sonic shoes. Great.
Who cares?
Fuck it. I'm done. Fuck it. I'm done.
Burn
Yeah.
it down!
Patrick,
It's loading.
turn the fucking game off. I'm serious, Patrick. Oh.
So, while we watch this, any final words?
God is dead.
I'm sure we'll run into him again.
Well, yeah.
Lizard people control the government.
Why do you fucking think he's in heaven?
This is a bad game.
We need to fix the real world we all live in.
What? I mean, true that.
Let's go.
This is a bad game, Patrick.
True
Three
that.
dogs can't melt steel beam.
I don't like it. Get it off. Take it away. Get off.
And wait for it. There it is. There it is. Fuck. Go.